Well, we're here today to talk about summer hair, and a specific kind of summer hair, beach waves. And you know, I thought it was really fun when I discovered that beach waves are an apparent really big trend right now. They're all over the magazines. People are talking about how to get beach waves. Now, I think that's pretty cool considering I lived on Kauai for 4 years and I'm very familiar with authentic beach waves. You know, it's really an interesting thing. Sarah, did you know that when you go swimming in the ocean and you come out, if you don't rinse your hair has a lot more wave and curl if you just let it dry? Did you know that?
No, I did not.
There's something about that salt water and the mineral content that's there that just really perks up your hair. And that's why when you go to the beach or you go stay on an island, you see these people with just this gorgeous, naturally wavy hair, and you think, well, what's going on? Now, I went to Kauai. My hair was very straight. You know, I have just a tiny bit of wave in my hair. And I discovered that if I swam in the ocean, my hair could actually have curl. So I thought I changed. I thought I had naturally curly hair all of a sudden. But apparently it was the sea spray, the ocean water, that was helping to make it happen. So what do we do if we're living here in Wisconsin and we can't go dip in the ocean every morning before we want to have beach waves? Well, the answer is easy. We can make our own sea spray. And Sarah has been so lovely to come in this morning so that I could show you. We actually just trimmed Sarah's hair. She had very long, outgrown hair, hadn't had a haircut in quite some time. And so we trimmed some length off and gave her some long layers. And on this side, you can see, just from air drying this section, that she's got a nice little amount of wave in it. And just by adding a little bit of sea spray, you can see what we did on this side. This was done mostly air dried, a little bit of diffuser, and we also used a piece of cloth, which I'll show you in just a little bit. So the sea spray, you can take just an ordinary squirt bottle, and you're going to fill it up with water about 3/4 of the way, and then you can add about a tablespoon of Dead Sea salt. Now, a lot of people ask, can I use table salt? And the answer is yes, you can. However, it's not going to have quite the same properties and qualities that a good quality Dead Sea salt is going to have. This Dead Sea salt you could find at any natural food store. And you think, well, what? Do I seriously need a container this size? No, you don't. But guess what else? Besides making super sea spray for your hair, this also is wonderful in the bathtub. And who doesn't want to treat themselves to a nice ocean seawater bath? You can add your favorite essential oils, and it's just a really fantastic thing. So I am never without a container of Dead Sea salt in the house. So after you've put your water in about 3/4 full and you've added your tablespoon of sea salt, then I always think it's a really good idea to add just a few pumps of a leave-in conditioner, something that you know, just adds a little bit of conditioning property. Now, I will tell you, if you're on the ocean and you're using ocean water to get your beach waves every day, it is a little hard on your hair. You're out there in the sun, you've got the sand, the salt, it does wear and tear after some time. So for my special sea spray, I add that conditioning agent in there so that it kind of protects your hair a little bit. And then I also add just 1 pump of power dressing. This is just a kind of a non-stiff and sticky fixative. I don't like to call it a gel, it's almost more of a lotion. And then after you've put that in, you just give it a real good shake and hold it up to the light to make sure that all the salt crystals have dissolved. And once they have, then you go ahead and you apply that to the hair. So just applying the sea spray very gently and lightly here. We really don't want to play with the hair too much. We just want to get the mist in there. And in case you're wondering, you know, we started with dry hair. Could you do this from wet, is something somebody would ask. And you can, but you've just come out of the shower using regular water. Your hair is quite wet. It's actually better to let it air dry some and then go ahead and apply the sea spray again after that. Can I have you hold that, Sarah? Thanks. Okay, so the special cloths I was talking about, you'll read this in the magazines, and this, why it works, I don't know. Why is this so much better than just using a towel? I don't know, but taking an old t-shirt, especially a really soft cotton one that's not very thick, And using that as the material that's going to coax the curl in works amazingly well. Now, even if you're not trying to go for beach waves, say you're somebody who has supernaturally curly hair, this is a great way to make sure that your curls stay uniform and don't get real frizzy. So, Sarah, I'm just going to have you lean to the side and kind of release the weight. And this is what you would do if you were at home. You can see how just adding that spray already, look how much more wave is there. And we haven't even gone in with the cloth at all. So just imagine you've just jumped out of the ocean, you've wrung out your hair, you're running up on the beach to sit in the sun for a little bit, and you grab your t-shirt and you just scrunch those curls a little bit. That's what you're doing. And then you just release, and you see the nice S pattern that you get in the hair. It's just beautiful. Now, ideally, what you would do is continue to do this throughout the morning. Now, and let it air dry. And if your schedule just doesn't allow for that, then of course you can go ahead and take a blow dryer and a diffuser and diffuse the curls in a little bit faster than what it's going to air dry. But air drying it completely and just squeezing it periodically with the t-shirt material just really gives you that nice, natural beach wave look. The whole idea with summer beach wave hair is really to be carefree and to let it be more deconstructed. So start this on second day hair. Have your first day hair, whether you've round brushed it or flat ironed or whatever the case may be. Second day, come in with your sea spray and get these great beach waves going for that day. And then when you go out that night, you can go ahead and put it up into a great updo look. That's awesome for summer as well.